All right, guys, today we have another big update to talk about coming out of Europe. This is about another player that we have gotten a ton of questions about across all of our different platforms and stuff. That is Adam, and what the heck is going on with him in terms of his future for 2026 and beyond. And we finally know a little bit more about what the future entails for him. We have this article on cheapesports.com from LEC Wooloo himself where it says, sources, Adam and 3XA or EXA, however we're going about this, they're both set to join Trayton's team for the LFL Invitational. So again, Adam is back in the LFL. Trayton's team now appears to set to become a reality in the LFL, as reported by Sheep Esports a few days ago. The French streamer is expected to be one of the personalities occupying one of the two influencer team slots in the LFL Invitational. The team's first two players are locked. We have 3XA and Adam. So again, that's a very, very good start. These are both players that a lot of people believe, deserve a spot in the LCS, in the LEC, somewhere at one of the tier 1 leagues somewhere in the world. They're very, very talented players, obviously. Adam, been in and out of the LEC the past couple of years. Exakik, guy who's been in the LEC before, but also, coming off a very, very big year in the ERLs as well. Both players currently without teams in the LEC or LCS have chosen to compete in the LFL alongside Trayton, whom they maintain a close relationship. Appearing on Trayton's Twitch stream this Thursday afternoon, 3XA did little to hide hints about a possible roster for next year. This will indeed be the case for him as well as for Adam, who will both compete in the LFL. This forms an already impressive foundation for Trayton's roster with two established players who have repeatedly proven themselves in the ERL ecosystem. For anyone still uncertain, influencer teams will not necessarily be easy opponents next season. After a difficult year with Rogue and later not as Vincier, Adam had been searching for a new team this summer. Despite exploring opportunities in both the LEC and LCS, no organization extended him an offer. In a message posted on his social media a few days ago, Adam stated that he had been unable to secure a team for the start of the season and preferred not to return to the LFL. He added, however, that the McDonald's influencer LFL team is obviously a special case. That special case has now allowed him to compete at the beginning of next year. Conversely, after an outstanding season with Carmine Corp Blue, EXA was expecting a return to the LEC. He was considered by numerous teams, including SK, Fnatic, and Team Heretics, but decisions ultimately never fell in his favor, preventing his comeback to the European League. He will therefore spend another year in the LFL, joining a project that suits him while keeping the door open for future returns to the LEC. As for the other influencer slot in the LFL, held by Niski, the former player discussed possible roster options on his stream. He explained that he was considering either highly experienced players or young talents capable of aiming for the league title. According to our information, Trayton's team will be joined by other former LEC players. As for Niski, he's expected to move toward a content-focused team. So should be very, very interesting to see, what Niski has in mind. I'm sure, he'll have a nice little fan base there for his team as well. But again, Trayton's team that is going to have Adam and X on it is definitely looking to be a force in the LFL with two very, very prominent players. But also, depending on how the LEC season goes for a lot of teams in the winter or whatever, I'm sure these are both guys who are going to be considered for other rosters going forward in the future as well. If somebody needs a player or if a player isn't performing or if a team isn't performing or whatever, these guys are definitely going to be at the top of some people's considerations for the future. I would have to imagine it's for sure going to be some of the players that fans are asking for, if not the teams and the managers and stuff themselves. We'll have to see how this all plays out. But yes, Adam and Exa both, nowhere to go as far as the LEC or the LCS, at least to the start of the 2026 season, but they will be partaking in this, influencer team in the LFL for the time being. So we'll have to see how this goes. Pretty much it for this video today, guys. Hopefully catch you the next one. Until then, peace.